No, I can't think of a sexual innuendo cereal fast enough, unfortunately. Just realised I've got a packet of chocolate-covered Scotch finger biscuits in the cupboard there. You know what? If I do a good job on the podcast tonight, I might treat myself to one of those.
You earned your treat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Nice.
Like you.
All right. Well, it's the year of the crank. There's probably pretty fair few things to be cranky about. Who wants to whinge? Do you have an energy gripe, Matthew?
Yes, I've got an energy gripe. This is the way I've been roaming it about in my head is that I'm not one to worry about the energy bill as much as I should. But these 3 stories are going to prove that wrong.
3 stories?
Because, yes, this is what I mean. I'm not one. So
do I need to go get my Scotch fingers now just to see me through this?
It'll be very fast. The first one was I started work late last week, and so I was the last person to leave the house. And I just happened to walk past my youngest daughter's room and noticed that her light was on, and I was like, all right, I was going to turn that off. And then walked past the eldest daughter's room, and her light was on, both light and lamp, turned that off. Went into my own room. My wife had left the bedside lamp on, so I turned that off. And then went into the bathroom to brush my teeth and noticed that Justine had left the hair straighteners on. And then went into the girls' bathroom to turn the light off and seen that they had also left their hair straighteners on. So that was that was one. The other 2 involved...
whenever you leave, you're going to need to turn the power off the
fuse
box on the way out.
Just flick it on my way out and away I go. The other 2 are just about the gas heater we have, which heats the house nicely, but you can put it on a very low setting and its temperature reads, so it'll just cut in and out. When the temperature drops, it'll pump it back in. So we got home. My daughter was home by herself. She had the gas heater on and the air conditioner on because she was too cold. And I said, let me check. And I said, the heater's on a low setting. You just can turn the heater on. And she was like, I didn't know which button to press. See, one arrow goes up and the other one goes down. So there you go. That's literally how you open. That's the thing. Up, down, off. That's all you have to do. So that's number 2. And then 2 days later, I came home and they had it cranking. But then they got too hot, so they opened the back door. So that was 3. Like I said, I'm not one. I don't think I've ever had to do 3 in my whole life where I've been like, bro, what are you doing? Waste energy. But yeah, 3 in the space of 7 days.
Oh, I'm going to go on straight to you.
I'm not sure I've got words. Like I'm definitely. Oh, that's really upsetting.
Very. Because they're independent. I can't. We can go out. We can do all this stuff, but I don't know if we can anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You can't leave.
Hey, that's why you need a smart meter.
Look,
that's why you need a smart meter.
Everyone's warm. They can see, and they've got straight hair. Look at the bright side.
Very true. Very true.
Something that happens in this
at a moment's notice.
At a moment's notice.
I never understand is like, if I'm not the last to bed, a lot of the time I'll get up in the morning and there's still lights on. People just go to bed and not turn the light off. I don't understand how that's possible.
Well, it's learned behaviour.
Learn behaviour we go? Or, I mean, as our resident Frady cat, are they just getting the willies when they're going to bed?
No, well, I would imagine that... Like,
Alf, have you been in my sock drawer?
Do you... Oh, dear. Do you...
Like, I don't want to call them thickos, but they're the 2 easiest states to distinguish between, right? Being able to see and not being able to see.
But I don't think that's in question. I don't think that is in question. The point that is in question is that, Stu, like, you very rarely go to bed. So, like,
he does go to bed. He just quickly wakes up again.
But his children and his wife, and again, I'm assuming this, but they would go to bed before you the majority of the evenings.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So your job is to turn off the lights. They have not learned how to do that in their life because you're the one that does it.
It's not an expected thing. I'm picking up exactly what you're putting down now, Wiggins. Thank you for clarifying.
Pleasure.
On that topic, though, I am used to being the last one to bed and the first one up. But now the son's a tradie. I am getting out-dadded in the mornings with the get-up times.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So I still haven't kind of...
Are we entering some Cold War style thing where you're just going to set your alarm earlier and earlier?
Well, I
Is he
did...
making you a cup of coffee?
Oh, no. He's looking after his girlfriend, who's here most of the fucking time.
Does he... What have you experienced this where he's got up, I don't know, and then got himself breakfast and then said, there's no milk left? Like, are we at that stage?
Because I'm on rations and that could never happen, right?
You've got milk powder under your bed?
not World War II rations.
He's got long life milk.
I'm kind of disappointed
He
about
sleeps on long life milk.
Next to the powdered egg.
that. Yeah, powdered egg and some,
And the Deb.
I did...
whatever.
That's some Deb.
Some jam.
I'm just putting Deb in my
Everything's just
coffee.
rehydrated every morning.
Some kind of bully beef that
Yeah.
you've got under there that's been there for 24 years.
Rather than admit that I've been outdated in the mornings, I'm putting powdered Deb in my coffee. You're absolutely right. But I got him
That's
this
the
morning.
worst thing that's been said tonight.
Well, yes, I've done all the cutting. Yeah, I got him this morning though. They got up. I was on the lounge. Morning. Hello.
Ah.
Yes.
All the lights off?
Oh, yeah.
Just standing there.
Just lying in the dark.
Yes, I'm not taking it to that extreme. That would be, interesting. Although, they both might never come back. Yes.
Yep. Coffee? No, thanks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You haven't boiled this jug already, have you? We've already got people leaving lights
Yeah,
on.
that's true.
You can't use the energy. Yes. Oh, God. I'm still not quite over the gas heater and the aircon being on at the same time.
I know.
And the
Back door being open.
Oh, the back door being open. That'd do my head.
Got too hot. Yeah.
Did anyone care?
Had to explain that.
Did you? Okay, you explained it. Did it got?
Yeah, it's the same thing like you're saying with the lights. We go like they just didn't know how the gas heater worked because they're not used. We're getting to that point where they're home alone way more. And I was like, look, this is how it works. When it's on here, it registers, cuts out, comes back on when the temperature drops down. Just do that setting. Find the one that's comfortable. If you get too cold, you turn it up. Oh, okay. I thought there was something wrong with it. It's like, no. But you didn't think there was something wrong with it when it was too hot. You just needed some fresh air. Like, oh, boy.
They were just problem solving on the go.
It's more of an issue if we come back in a month's time and I have the exact same stories. Then I'm really going to go full dad.
Well, yeah, but you forgave my family for doing this thing constantly.
Yeah.
Well,
But that was Windows. Wasn't the Cold War with your Windows just someone liked the windows open?
oh no,
and someone liked
I'm
them
talking
closed?
about leaving the lights on and going to bed.
Oh, lights on, yeah.
Yeah. You were quick to forgive them.
No, not at all. I mean, I'm not. I'm not forgiving them.
I was just worried that they were a fraidy cat and they had to do a little. If they turn the lights on, they had to turn off the lights and run as quickly as they could.
Yeah.
Have you given them a lesson about turning lights off? See,
Well, Arrested
sat
Development
down,
style.
Gave the lesson.
And that's why you turn your lights off.
We definitely need a one-arm man.
Yeah, that's
No, I don't know how to do it. That's not going to annoy me more than them.
Oh. Can you do it without being pass-ag?
No.
That's
Oh,
the
God,
hard
no.
part.
No.
Can
Would
I
you
do
want to
anything
do it without being
pass-ag?
pass-ag?
These light switches function in both the on and off.
Yes.
And that concludes our intensive 7-week course.
Well, I'm giving, I've been borderline a few times
Oh.
because the shower's lengths are getting out of control.
Oh, yeah. That's something we all have to deal with. And
But there have been a few times when I walked out the front and just gotten ready to turn the mains off.
That's amazing. I was just going to buy a timer, but if you're going to be turning off the mains, that's heaps better.
I've asked plenty of times and I get ignored. And I'm just really I want to do it. I've stopped myself so far. There's only so many 20-plus approaching half-hour showers I'm going to be able to take before it becomes my default.
Jesus.
What would you accept at this point, Buckland? Like, are we talking
Shower length-wise?
like under 10 minutes would be acceptable?
Well, let's debate this. What?
Yeah.
What needs to be done that can't be done in under 10 minutes?
I'd say we have a very strict under 5 policy, which has no problems.
Oh, I've got dreamers in this house, man. I've got to give them 5 minutes of daydreaming time in there.
Yeah, yeah.
But if that's fair, I think.
But you've got your son's lady friend there. My daughter used up all the hot water or complained that the shower ran out of hot water in like 2 minutes. And when we're like, really? Oh, well, that's a problem. I went and checked the gas heater and that was fine. And then I said, and then I went, did you wash your hair? She was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, you didn't wash your hair in 2 minutes. It would have taken longer than that. And then she, of course, her sister grassed her up immediately and was like, she shaved her legs as well. So I was like, you shaved your legs and washed your hair and then complained the hot water miraculously ran out.
Yeah.
And so 2 minutes is maybe shower time is a reverse dad time, like that seems to be the case for these kids. She thought it was 2 minutes, but it was, 15.
37.
Yeah.
You shaved your legs and
real
washed
shower
your hair.
time.
Real shower time.
Yes.
You spent way too long out in there.
Well, I would agree that shower time is really, it's probably more ephemeral than you realise. I wouldn't know how.
It is,
I don't know how
absolutely.
long my showers are.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just go, I think I've been in here too long.
Yeah, that's the point where you go, whoop, time to get out. Because what am I actually doing here apart from daydreaming?
just hanging out. Yeah.
Which is lovely. Like it is.
Yeah.
I can see why it's such an enjoyable pastime. But when it then affects
when I
everyone
start
else in the
developing
house.
flippers,
Yeah, that's right.
the flipper growth, I think, is the time to get out of the shower.
I love that someone saying, what's your hobby? And they go, showers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, maybe showers are kind of like a TARDIS for time in that a TARDIS doesn't follow the kind of laws of space where it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Inside a shower, time,
Time contracts.
yeah, it feels shorter than it is.
Can I make a suggestion?
Always.
Heat pump water system. Excellent. And very rarely do we just don't run out of hot water. We used to run out of hot water. I understand.
I'm not saying have shorter showers, they ignore me, and then I go and facilitate them having longer showers.
You don't have to tell them. You don't have to tell them it's happening. But, and look, I suppose in your house, Buckland, do you run out of hot water?
No, it's not really the point.
No, I understand, but I'm just trying to solve a problem that hasn't been a problem yet.
Yeah. I'll tell you what the bigger problem is. My youngest complaining about the oldest and his girlfriend spending half an hour in there and then going in and spending half an hour in there himself. Almost immediately.
But is that just a sibling fairness scale?
No,
Like it's got nothing to do with the fact he actually needs a half-hour shower. He's like, oh, well, he gets half an hour. I don't have half an hour
Yeah,
shower.
and there's two of them in there, so I should get an hour.
yeah, he's got a timer on the wall. He's hating every minute, but he's waiting for it to tick down.
He's not even in the shower. He's already got out.
He's just letting
dressed.
the water run.
He's
He's doing a shit
dried and dressed
while
and-
the shower's running.
No,
He's reading a book, sitting
Yeah.
on the bath's edge. while the shower's running.
no, I think he
Having
just
a great
gets in
time.
there and goes straight to Smurf Village or wherever the hell his mind goes when he gets in there. I've got no idea. I don't know how it happens. I don't know. It'd be fun, but
Yeah.
I'm more business in the shower. I don't know about you blokes.
Some good thinking time in there.
It's a great phrase.
Yeah.
Well, think.
You've got a job to do and you're going to do it.
Why does water pounding on your head help you think better?
I don't know, it's nice.
It's nice, but
It's
a nice spot
a
to be.
scientific fact.
Is it?
Water improves your mood. Yeah, it's a big thing.
When I had COVID,
For depression,
I was ensconced in our room and by myself and kept away from the family, my shower was like literally the highlight of my day. It was literally like, ooh, get to have my shower now. Like it really like when that's happening and you got nowhere to be, that was literally the highlight of my day was I'm going to have a shower and get into bed. Great.
Yeah.
I
can't
literally
understand
don't
that.
know how people in the past survive without showers. I think that's the biggest.
Yeah.
And do we talk about this, or do I talk about this with someone else? We're literally like 2 generations into accepting showers.
Yes, we talked about this, but it's worth a re-mention. It's a big point.
So just maybe do that, Buckland. Go, all right, you can't use the shower well. We're all having baths, and we're one bath.
And you said
one
that.
bath.
I go first.
Yes.
And you said that as well.
Yeah, so you have a one bath. That's the way you solve these things. We're now a one bath family.
Yeah.
Put a sign out, instead of like we use pump water, just put one bath family. Yeah, no
One bath
issues.
family. We're an OBF.
All right.
I'll get the hats made.
Rich, you got a gripe, my friend?
Nothing that I can really discuss. It's all just shit, really, isn't it? It's all just a
Yeah, right.
It's just an overarching
just
shit.
never-ending train of pain and misery that we just get
Certainly
on
seems to
and we just deal with it.
All right,
I don't know.
I might throw to Wiggins then. We go. We go. Been
Look,
to a wedding, haven't you?
I have been to a wedding, and I'd like to peruse my notes.
Oh, he's got notes. He's prepared.
I took notes.
Are they contemporaneous notes?
Yeah, did you take them hopefully at the venue? Or are you like,
While you were going?
hang on, I'm dancing here, but hang on.
No, I did. I took notes at every moment that I could think of a sentence that I could write down that I would hopefully remember later when I was talking to you guys.
Dear.
So
Did they
that's
seem like the classic Wiggins third text later in the night?
Exactly.
Where they started making less and less sense?
Well, look, there's only one in here that because I wrote myself a question and I can't remember what the answer is.
Oh, that's great. That is excellent. You could have written the answer if you wanted to.
I could have. I thought no.
I'll give myself a little treat.
No, this is what he wants you to do.
The future man.
I actually did it for you guys. Because I knew
Oh, I
you'd get
love
a
it.
tickle out of it.
I love it.
All right. So I went to a Sunday wedding.
Sunday weddings.
Now, the preparation was good. We had taken...
Sorry, before we
Sorry,
even
do we
start
need to
the-
know
Yeah.
who? Like,
No, not
connection
really.
to you? Connection?
Linz's niece.
Has anyone been to a more inconvenient timed wedding than a Sunday after? I've been to a Thursday wedding, which was fairly...
I've been to a
And the
Thursday.
wedding was about- It was a Thursday wedding and quite a distance away, so that took that was like you had to take Wednesday off to get to the place, and then the wedding's on Thursday. That was pretty inconvenient. Good wedding, though. Yeah.
Thursday wedding was a good wedding, but it was very inconvenient. But yeah,
Well, it ends up being a really, really long weekend then, doesn't it? 'Cause
Yeah,
you
you
really-
always-
You
yeah.
got to take the Friday off.
Yeah.
you got to take the Friday.
So
I think we only took
the Sunday.
Thursday. We were
The Sunday is
4 hours
definitely
drive or something.
yeah. So definitely the Sunday wedding means everyone has a Monday off.
Correct. So the preparation was good. We got to Sydney and we got to the house where everyone...
What was the preparation?
That just
No,
slipped
I
right
was
by
waiting
me.
for someone to ask.
Hotel
I
room?
let that one go. I shouldered
Hotel
arms to that.
room, 100 metres away from the reception.
I was like, preparation. Okay. Shower.
RDTs
30-minute
all in
shower. 30-minute shower. Yeah.
Hotel like 150, 200 metres away from the reception.
Beautiful. Love it.
Monday off. Good times.
What time did it start on Sunday?
The wedding was 2 p.m. And then reception was
Just on
5.
check-in time.
Yeah.
Bit inconvenient there.
Well, we went down early because Rose had to get her hair done because she was she was like a junior bridesmaid, I believe the title was.
Junior bridesmaid.
It's never good to hear the phrase. I just wrote this down. It's never good to hear the phrase, she's had 2 years to make this decision. Today is not the day to change your mind. That's never a good thing to hear.
2 years.
Is that what we think it is?
Well, that's what I heard it out of context, but
Wow.
I just thought that's not good to hear, and then just walked away. I didn't want to ask any more questions.
The supplementary information man just said, nah.
No,
I
not
don't
worth
need
it.
to know anymore.
Not worth it.
I got it.
Yep. I need to write that down. God, sometimes like we were in a very small house with a lot of people, and so there was things there was
Just flapping about, right?
there was flapping about, so much flapping. 25 people in the house.
Yeah.
The night before, they decided not to organise any food because they had said, "Oh, we're going to organise sandwiches for everyone," and so no one worried about getting any food because they said we're going to organise food.
This is at the house, not the wedding.
At the house prior to the wedding.
Right, okay. Yeah.
That night, it's my understanding that someone said, "Oh, don't worry about the food. We'll be fine." And so there was 25 people in the house.
Waiting for sandwiches and
no food. Heaps of champagne. No food.
Oh, good, eh?
Oh,
Yep.
it's classic.
So that was fun.
No Scotch fingers to be seen whatsoever.
Nope.
Damn.
Then when the phrase very little effort was uttered by someone flashing in and out of a room, I still don't know who said it, but I heard the phrase very little effort. And I went, what was that? And I went, I think she was talking about the dress. I was like, what? What the hell is going on here?
Did you follow up a single thing you heard?
I didn't
We
know.
go, it sounds like you're a superhero hearing passing trains going
right.
past.
What? No, look, very, very small house. And I
I
was
don't
like,
know where to put my focus.
yeah,
right.
like there was a
I
lot
can't help
going
everyone.
on. I was like Daredevil. I was just hearing, I was
Professor
hearing
X at a football match is what you are.
Yeah,
Just
basically.
looking around the crowd, hearing
was
random
incredible.
shit.
But then this is the one thing I really wanted to talk to you guys about because it involves RDT.
Oh,
And it
wedding
involves
RDT.
going from one side of the city to the other side of the city. So we were going from
More intense.
we were going from Western Sydney to La Perouse, which we were fine with. We'd had all of our time frames sorted, but
So hang on, please, before you go. Western Sydney's a fairly big area to describe.
let's go Hurlston Park.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and say for anyone who doesn't know Sydney that well, that's a 20 to 30-ish click distance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
On a Sunday afternoon in the city.
Yeah.
So I'd wazed it like 4 different times just to see what the time frame was, and it was about 35 to 37 minutes.
Did you have to do that for
No,
anyone's
I was just doing
benefit?
it for my own. I was doing it for myself.
yeah.
I was just dadding it,
Real dadding it, yeah.
sitting in
I
the
got you.
corner, checking
Yeah.
out ways.
I wonder how long
And-
this takes. Yeah.
Yep.
In
Now-
case someone wants to know, you've got it.
The 2 brothers of the bride were sent to take flowers to the church. My time frame that I checked out meant that they would not actually get back to the house
Oh, no.
to get changed and then go back to the church again.
Oh, so they're
Until
going here,
they
going
went
across
across,
city, back city,
then
and then
back.
back again.
And then back again.
Oh, that's outrageous.
What madness is
outrageous.
this?
Yes,
madness.
that is such couldn't they just get dressed and take the flowers?
Matthew. This was
Not
one
my
of the things
wedding.
I didn't hear. Right? Not my wedding. But
Not
when as
my
soon as I
wedding.
heard, I was like, where have they gone? They were like, oh, they've gone to do this thing. I said, why aren't they dressed?
They're coming back.
So,
Easy.
and so on our way out there, because we left with time to spare, we drove past them driving back to the house. And I just had to let that go. But I just wanted to hear what your thoughts were around that decision, and I feel like I've already had them.
Whoa. So, any clues as to why that particular bit of planning was so shambolic?
I think it's the heightened stress of wedding day
Oh, yes.
caused people to make decisions that they would not necessarily have made otherwise. So there was a lot of tension in the air. Well, no one had eaten, first of all. And
that's a big mistake. Always have food.
Always have food. And it just, again, a lot of people in a small space, and they were just like, just go and do this thing. And no one really looked at the time frame. And it just added another layer of stress on top of that, because they could have just got dressed and then gone and then hung out.
They weren't dads, were they?
No.
Oh, no, they're both dads.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, are they, though?
Their sister. It's their sister. They're not,
Yeah.
Sister,
No, it's not their
sister
children.
time. Real sibling time is different to real dad time.
You say they're dads, but are they dads, though?
Why didn't they have
have the
ways
app?
already figured out? Yeah. Do they have ways, like...
Yeah.
Did they say, I wonder how long
some
that'll
type of
take?
mapping system?
Were you hoping someone said, how long does it take? And you go, 37.4 minutes. And
No, well, what I was hoping to say was, if someone said, oh, they'll be back in time, and I could have just walked past and said, no, they won't, and then just walked off.
That's a good dad move.
Maybe they should have just...
dad move.
Not helping
some
at
dad
all.
move.
Not helping, no.
Just, I've already figured this out, you guys. They're not making it back.
You know what
Or
would have helped?
revealing that you knew that they weren't making it
All
back, and then
along.
you saying, well, why didn't you say something?
Yeah,
Of course they didn't make it back. They didn't jump in the shower and let the time
Yeah.
magic work.
yeah, that's right.
That's right. They needed time.
They
magic.
should have driven. That's it. They should have driven in the shower.
Yeah.
There's
wash.
two
And with
brothers.
compressed time.
There's two brothers. One jumps in the car, the other one jumps in the shower. It makes sense. They'll be back. I've got out of the shower and my brother's back. Good work.
That's right. Look at that. And then we did the same thing again. All right, so how do
He's
you
still,
guys...
he's still going.
Yeah, I've still got notes. These are more like just quick hits.
Usually we do the RDT nightmare at the end and just leave on a really sour note. So I'm glad that it's happened early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do we feel about spanners in a wedding ceremony?
You know, of all the things,
This is the question you asked yourself? What?
No,
I
I know
expected
exactly
to be
what
asked
this
the
means.
scene. No.
I have no idea. I'm down for it. Like, okay.
Well, I don't know. Like,
there's spanners?
is it part of a theme,
Ceremonial?
Part
Yeah.
of a themed cake?
No, it was
Was he a
ceremonial.
mechanic?
It was part of.
Had to undo tool sets?
Well, see, the priest.
And were you a
Dodge-
dad that were you like, don't
dodgeball
use it like
fans?
that?
Yep, they were
fans,
thrown.
yeah.
They were thrown
Dodgeball
around.
fans. Yes, excellent.
They got a
Dodge it.
they got a wedding table from IKEA and had to put it together while the
Correct.
bridal party was coming.
All
in.
the pews in the church needed to be put together prior.
That's pure dadding. That's the dad wedding. If dads did weddings, they'd make
IKEA
all the
wedding.
guests assemble all of the furniture during the ceremony.
Well, I'm not putting it together if no one's using it. So if they're going to use it, then they
Yep.
can put together what. Then I can
Yep.
just return it.
Jump!
I can just
You can do it
return
in-
them, and they'll still be in their boxes. I'll just
That's
get a
right.
refund, but I'm not taking it out of the packaging if I don't have to.
Oh, how annoyed would you be the next morning if you came in and there were like half-made chairs?
Well, listen,
I can't take it
There
back.
would be.
They haven't even used
There would
it.
be. They absolutely would. They'd start making them
couldn't
and
do
go,
It doesn't-
I've already made a chair.
it doesn't matter. No one's listening to this. So we were looking for business ideas a while ago. When all our jobs get wiped out by AI, what
Yeah.
will rise is our very own make your
IKEA
own
wedding.
make your own chair wedding ceremonies.
Absolutely.
I think it's a winner.
Yep.
Well, basically, the reasons why the spanners were there was because the priest
Oh.
had said, look, I can't give you any advice, but one thing I did hear was that,
Spanners.
a marriage is like a spanner in that you move, basically you've got to shift to suit the scenario, right? So you've got to move the
Oh, what are those? Adjustable
thing,
spanner.
adjustable spanner, like a
Like a
shifter.
shifter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a shifter. So you've got to move the
So
shifter
not so much a spanner.
teeth. Well,
Yeah.
it looks like a spanner.
I'm with ya.
And so, yeah, you have to move with your partner. And so he had gone to Bunnings, the priest had gone to Bunnings and bought two shifters and put them together in a cross and gave it to them as a gift,
What?
which I thought was unreal.
Wow.
Really?
It was spectacular.
And so when you were trying to describe what a shifter was, you were just kind of twiddling your fingers around like you were twiddling the swivel. Did the priest do that during his speech? Did he just hold his fingers up and swivel for a bit to get his point across?
He held them up and yelled out, "The power of Christ compels you." And it was great.
Oh, look, I hope the next bit didn't
all the
happen.
furniture collapsed.
I hope the next bit didn't happen.
Yeah,
And a Swedish bloke comes out with Allen keys and goes, "Ha
That's a better fit.
ha! Be gone!"
All right. So after I'll need to change that for next time. I'll put shifters in. There were fake there
Next
were
time you
candles.
tell this story on a podcast.
This is a warm-up. You'll be on another podcast. He's
right, I'll
going
do
to
this
do the
again
tour.
later.
You're doing
have
like
chattering
5 this
classes
week.
next week,
You're like,
telling the
Wiggins
story
is on
about
this
it.
one as well. Why is he on it? Oh, he must have something coming out.
that story's heaps
He's gonna
better the
tell his
second time
shifter
round.
story. Yeah, exactly.
He's warming up.
He said something
yeah.
about spanners. Oh, I don't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Well, that was the early one. He refined
right.
it.
So the groom
When he got
and
to
all
Rogan, he had it refined.
the groom side of the wedding party were all standing up waiting for the bride to arrive, and I was looking down that, and they had candles on the floor, and they were exceptionally close to these gentlemen's pants. Now, we didn't know the quality of their pants, but my brother-in-law and I were basically just eyeballing each other because he'd seen exactly the same thing. And he was like, "You go and tell him, like, I'm really worried about this." And I was like, no, we'll leave it. And he's like, "No, this is the moment in time where we either tell them or we all go up in flames." Because it's this beautiful timber church that if something caught on fire, the whole thing was going up.
Right.
And so I
So
said
the
to him,
sparks of two shifters colliding, for example.
correct. Yeah. Dangerous. No one thought about that,
Just
did
quite
they?
happy. Have you thought that maybe your superpower is just letting things happen around you? Like you're very intent on not being involved in anything in this wedding. It's like, oh,
No.
these guys are going to be late. You just
Pass man.
what's the name?
This place is going to burn down.
What is the name of the chick in Greek mythology who was cursed that no one ever believed anything she said? You're kind of like her, but a more active version of that. You're just refusing to tell anyone what's going to happen.
But also,
I know what the future is, but fucked if I'm going to tell you.
Yeah. And so we're looking at each other, and I just said to him, "You need to go and you need to tell them." And so he ran up and he was like, "You guys need to be really careful." And they looked down and went, "It's all right. They're battery powered candles." So we'd had that entire issue, and they'd already thought of it.
In which you'd said, "Nah, fuck them."
No, exactly.
And they
I was like,
battery
well,
powered.
no, I wasn't fuck 'em. I was like, "No, you need to do it because I don't want to do it."
Oh, okay.
if the kids at the party here had battery-powered candles they put in the pool, that would have been awesome.
Yeah. So then we left the church. We're in the car and we're just driving out of La Perouse, and this gentleman's walking along the road, and everyone's just sort of had a look at him, and Louis, I was watching the road, and Louis just went, "That guy just gave us the bird." And Linz, Rose, Harves, and Louis all saw this guy. Like, everyone went, "Yeah, he did. Why did he do that?" But this guy literally, for 4 or 5 seconds, just literally just gave the car the bird. There was no one behind us. There was no one in front of us. He just gave us the bird.
So it wasn't Jack Newton then.
No.
It was near a golf course, but not quite.
I just said, I was waiting for you to say it was some golfer. That's why I just all I had in my head. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Jack Newton? Is it going to be Greg Norman?
I just like the idea because you're
Craig Parry.
you and your
Craig
family
Parry.
live. Stop naming golfers. I'm talking now. You and your family live outside the city in a regional kind of area. I just like the idea of them going to the big smoke.
Just getting the bird.
And a golfer giving them the bird.
Yeah. It's like,
This was just a dude walking along the road. It was just some rando guy.
I was going to say, like, whenever, because we grew up in the same area regionally, whenever we would go through Sydney with my parents, there would always be some weird thing to see happening outside the car. So it was just weird. Sydney, the city's so weird. It's such a crazy place. Yes. Anyway.
Well, La Perouse is supposed to be a nice place, and they're just wandering around, bloody throwing the bird out left, right, and centre.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd agree with you about La Perouse.
I don't think La Perouse is...
No?
No, not at all.
Not at all?
It's Long Bay Jail, mate. That's
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's probably
my
what
first time
most
there.
known for, isn't it? Yeah.
It sounds nice.
Didn't know there's a big jail
It does
and a lot of
sound
golf.
nice.
So we continue on driving down the road, and Linz goes, "Oh, no." And we all look to the right, and there's a lady riding a Lime bike that fell over and fell into a bush, and her legs went over her head.
Did that make up for the guy chucking the bird?
It did.
Yeah.
Because, again, Ellis, seeing something happen and not actually doing anything about it, we just continued to drive.
Was it Karen Webb? No, sorry.
Then I just wrote myself some notes as to what happened at the reception. There was a mariachi band at the reception. That was a lot of fun.
Nice. That's
Very
nice.
much so. There was a man in a kilt for no apparent reason.
Was he Scottish?
I can only assume so.
Pass man. Passive man. Saw a
I'm
man
not
in
gonna
a
ask
kilt.
him.
Didn't ask any questions. No questions.
Woman fell off a bike in a bush. Fuck her daily.
No questions.
The man's trousers catch on fire. I don't give a fuck. I'm past man.
No questions. Man threw a bird at our family. No one knows why. No one asked why. Sorry.
Do I? Okay. I snuck sprockets into the reception, Buckman. I thought you would have been happy about that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You were talking about sputters before. I thought you meant actual sprockets.
No. Found out during the speeches that the groom, who we've known for a good couple of years now, he's a very quiet guy, but we found out that I wrote down, this motherfucker did stand-up.
Oh, yeah?
Like, just found out of nowhere that he did stand-up. That would never have occurred to me in the discussions that I've had with him over the last 3 or 4 years, that would be something
All right,
that he may have done.
frame it up a little for us. Are you talking about someone who went to a few open mics, or are you talking someone who's been around doing it a lot?
He doesn't know.
He didn't ask any questions. No questions. Pass man. Observes everything passively. Won't get involved. Pass man. Sorry. But I'm gonna say it. Pretty. I think I could throw a long kind of shadow over your life and Pass Man being a big part of it.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Oh, sometimes it's just fun to not know.
Yeah. Was
Like
that bloke
really, like
Scottish? If it wasn't, that's interesting.
But then I'm in a conversation that I don't really want to be in.
Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want to be talking to people.
But hang on, for example, are you Scottish? Is a 1-sentence conversation.
It is.
But it's probably
If he says yes or no.
Hang on, what could he say that would?
Well, he could tell me a whole story that I don't want to be a part of. Like, I want to go and hang out with my wife and get on the dance floor.
And these guys.
Oh, okay. You could.
Sorry, too much.
Just yes or no.
Just run away.
Actually, I should take paddles. And I'll hand him the paddle and say, "Are you Scottish?" And he has to do the yes or no on the paddle, and that's it.
Just run away. He won't.
Take
He
paddles.
won't chase you to tell you the rest of the story.
I have 2 more things that I want to tell you.
Yes.
One of which is just the statement, should have worn a bra. That was
Was that you?
no, definitely not me.
Was it the groom? Groom's dad. Groom's dad for sure.
I'll just leave that with you. But the question that I asked myself that I do not know the answer to is, I won't eat fish because ... question mark. At some stage during the evening, I have thought that that was a good question to write myself, and that I would be able to dissect it.
Not the fish.
It's a bit of a yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
I went out of my friend's place, yada, yada, yada. I don't eat fish anymore.
Yeah.
Did you have a choice of fish or chicken? And you just, I don't know, went all airplane on it?
Had the lasagna.
Had the lasagna, yeah.
I did. I got they plated me up with the fish, and I was like,
What?
no thanks.
This
And
is why you don't eat
I asked
fish.
for the beef.
Yeah.
And she said, I can't do that. And then she came back
Alternate drops,
like 3
Williams.
minutes
Come on
later,
now.
and she went, don't tell anyone, and then just dropped the beef on my, like, took the fish and dropped the beef. I was like, that's great.
Title.
The waitress came up. She dropped the beef while she was standing next to you.
Did you say drop the beef? Bring the beef back.
Hey! Who the fuck wants to eat fish?
But, yep, I don't eat fish because.
Yeah. You wanted to bring the beef back.
Oh, that's exactly right. And it was really lovely, as was dessert.
Drop the beef.
Are we meant to do something with the fish? Like, are we?
No. When I read back my notes, I thought I'd at least tell you what I'd written down. I could have just left it out, but I wrote it down because I haven't. That's the only thing I wrote down that I have no idea why I wrote it down.
Because fish took out Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in Airplane. That's all that means.
Probably what it is.
Yeah, it's probably what it is.
Absolutely. But had a great time. Lots of dancing. Lots of fun.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
He's Roger
Oh,
Murdoch. He's
that's
the co-pilot.
The co-pilot. Yep. The hell I
The
don't.
co-pilot.
All right. Should we have a break?
Yeah.
All right. Hang on.
Matthew just did, didn't he?
Yeah, it was good.
Did you have a shower?
Sorry, I took so
He's only
long.
gone for a minute.
Yeah. Sorry I took so long. Come back with a bigger beard. Yeah, that was a good shower.
All right. You missed Wiggins not getting involved in anything. It was amazing.
It's Stupid Stupod. It's a podcast. It's a comedy, I guess. There are sketches. Listen to it if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. It's up to you, really. It's not up to me to say whether you have to listen or not. Like, it's your choice. What do you want from me, huh? What do you want from me? What do you want me to do? Huh? You want me to curl up and die? Is that what you want? Why? I've done nothing to you. I've done nothing to you.
Stupid Stupod. Listen wherever you listen to other, less annoying podcasts.
Crinkle. Chris Crinkle over here. Buckland, what do you have to say about that right now?
I deserve this. Scotch finger biscuit. All right, we're back.
We're back.
Now, just very quickly,
Ooh.
annoying nickname update for my son.
Indeed.
Sorry, I took too big a bite of...
We're going all ASMR now in dad pants, so we're just going to listen to... Oh.
You recall that recently I've been calling him Handsome, which got shortened to Hando, which turned into Hando Calrissian. Now, bit of a Matrix twist on it. He's Mr. Henderson.
Dear.
Yeah. if he's been naughty, I can say, it seems you've been living 2 lives.
One in the shower and one out.
Or you could say, I think I'd like you to leave the shower now. Bullshit, Mr. Hairman.
All right.
It's not possible.
I mean, I don't shudder. I feel an inevitable need to throw to Matt's Health Corner for us to ask the question.
Yeah, Matt's Health Corner just means, boys, have you done your poo test yet?
I mean, I could ask it. We don't need the middleman, but go on.
Yeah, happy to be middle management. Today's Health Corner is, we go, Ellis, have you pooped and then stuck a swivel stick into it? And
I think that alcohol consumption is still too high. We will give it a couple of weeks. I reckon by end of financial year. I reckon EFS poops
before the tax man cometh.
That's right. When I get
Please don't mix up the packages there and send your sample to your accountant.
The Australian Turd Office.
Yeah.
They probably get a lot of that. Need some more. Need some more turds.
I don't want to return. Yeah.
Sorry, you
your
owe us. You've got a debt.
Ellis, check the use by date.
Oh, is there a use by date? Is there?
I've had to order a new one.
I've got to open it.
You had to order a new one.
That's embarrassing.
That is embarrassing.
Well, it wouldn't have been if I didn't have to tell you.
Actually, it's not as embarrassing as putting it in a tube, sending it away, and then sending it back saying, no, we need you to do it again
Yes,
properly this
that's
time,
true.
please, with
Yeah, that's right.
an in-date test.
That means it must have been close to a year.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been sitting there looking at you.
Yeah.
Well, I understand Rich's hold up. He's drinking a lot, there's blood in his shit.
And that's what the test for. It's just going to tell me what I know. Like, I just don't see.
I don't understand.
Sorry,
Sorry,
would
go on.
love Ellis to just wear a shirt to the pub that says, I'm drinking too much, there's blood in my shit. And how many pats on the back you would get from people like, yeah, I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Want another beer? Absolutely.
Here is pretty normal.
Yeah, that's right. More salted snacks? You better believe it.
Genuinely would love to know how many people would buy a shirt that said that on it, given half the chance. Okay, so I understand. I can't say I agree with, but I do at least comprehend Richard's point. I don't feel I understand what Ben's hold-up is.
To be fair, we're talking to a man who does the no-look wipe. So I think that there's a clue there, maybe.
That's a revelation from a long-dead podcast, but yes. Do you want to talk about that? We go first?
No, not really. The
speaks for itself.
well, look, I'm lazy, and the laziness versus health piece is yet to, the equilibrium is yet to shift.
Can I ask?
What if we
can I put
combined it with your battery or something? So it was connected
Well,
to
if
an
I
app.
could just shove the battery up my ass and then check it, and then check the readings.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I'm not
exactly.
completely against it.
Can I ask both of you?
If you could leave it up there and it changed throughout the day, don't tell me you wouldn't love that more.
Probably would get less work done.
Let me ask both of you: is there any spousal pressure for you to get your bowels fucking checked already? Ben, for example, your wife must have noticed you slightly kicking the test towards the toilet every month or so.
Yes, it sat until, because I went. This was the thing, right? Like, I went to actually do the test. I had made the decision to go and do the test. And I picked up the envelope.
How long ago was that?
That would have been 10 days ago.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I picked it up and I went, that's out of date. And I had a moment of
I believe
shame.
it's got to be used by that.
And
Ironically, so was the material. Hey.
Indeed.
and
I'd already
Incidentally,
ate my scotch
spousal-
finger. I would have rewarded myself with a scotch finger for that, but I already had it.
Incidentally, can we go back to the phrase spousal pressure? Because that seems very, very test orientated as well.
my wife wouldn't, like, she would have wondered what it was, but wouldn't have picked it up, read it, been interested in anything to do with what I was hoarding next to the toilet.
So there's a package next to your toilet for a year or next to your bed.
Or she would have looked at it and gone,
that's Dad's
okay, he'll
business.
figure that out.
Secret
Yeah.
secret dad business.
Is that the sidekick to passive man, the least curious lady in the world? How can
What's this strange envelope just living in our bathroom? It's become a fixture. It's just sitting on top. We've got a
Yeah.
laundry
Look,
hamper.
he didn't
type
get to
thing.
make
Like
any
a
other
pull-out
decisions
laundry
during the
hamper.
design of
It
the
just sits on
bathroom.
top.
I'll let him have his envelope.
Yeah, let him have his
Okay.
envelope motif.
It's next to his poems by Walt Whitman.
Rich, you haven't been told to hurry up and get it done?
No, I think she wants me dead. I think it's a subtle.
She's saying another scotch, another
She's going to make a
martini.
shitload out of those shirts.
You don't need a test.
Yeah, I've
You
been to
don't
Dan.
need a test.
Back the car
You'll
up,
be
I've been to
fine.
Dan Murphy's. Here you go.
That's right. Yeah. Should I just pump it straight into your vein, love?
All right. Well, okay. So, do I ask if you have immediately ordered a new test, or are you going to wait a while to do that?
You got to wait a year to have the number written down.
Hang on, write the
the
number on
toilet.
a piece of paper, kick
Write the
that
number.
closer to the toilet each month.
Correct. I'll set myself a recurring alarm for every day that I then mute the evening before.
You can't turn the alarm off until you email your poop thing. That's the key.
Oh,
One of
God.
those. Just wake up the
Yeah,
whole
well.
house. That's what you need. You need
There's a lot of
Rosie to have
spousal
that
pressure
alarm.
going on here.
Get Rosie into it. Get Rosie with the alarm.
Oh, yeah.
She'll
See, I'm
sort you
glad the
out.
kids don't know about it.
Rosie will say, Dad, have you ordered
Yeah.
the thing? She might not even
Yeah,
know
she
what it
will
is.
be like, far out. She would definitely be the best person.
I've got a project for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a project. I need your help. It's a mission. I'll only need you for the first bit. Don't ask me any more about it.
The mission is this one thing.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Okay. Now, what would you rather do? I was going to talk about either getting the kids out of bed for school and that split down the middle that we had, or 2 bus stories from Rich.
Bus stories.
Bus time.
Yeah.
What's the 2 bus stories? Have I missed something?
I've
We
got,
want 2 buses? You caught 2 buses in a day.
I've
I've got 2 buses.
I've got written down from last episode that we would have 2 bus stories. I don't remember why.
I don't know what they were about. I know what one of them
One of them was about not eating fish on a bus, I'm pretty sure.
So we're going to have to
And
pause this
the
recording.
other one-
I'm going to have to listen to the last third of the last podcast to understand what I
Well,
wrote
I
down.
think, was it separate? Was it
we-
just about the trip itself? And did you get it for free?
Was that the 2 bus?
I don't know if that's the 2 bus
Yeah.
stories.
Well, okay. So the bus story is that I did catch the bus down to Melbourne. So
11 hours.
me, in all
How
my
much?
tightness,
$9? How much was it?
$11.20.
Yeah, fantastic.
$11.20 for a 9-hour bus
hours.
trip to Melbourne.
Yes.
It's like $11.20. What does that buy you these days? Not much.
No.
Not much at all. So to get all the way down to Melbourne for $11.20 at full price, that's the regular price for it. So I was like, it was either that or the plane was $470 one way. So it was like going down by
price
myself.
matching. You price match?
Price match. So is there an app here that I can work this out on?
So caught the bus down. Unfortunately, it was very uneventful. I got to be honest. It was the most excitement was probably before we left. There was a guy there with his family, and he was
Leaving them.
he was leaving his family essentially. Yes, there was quite a lot of screaming and crying from a woman and two kids looking bewildered and distraught at 10:30 in the Mildura night. And so he went to get on the bus, and the guy goes, "Oh, where's your ticket?" And he said, "Oh, I don't have one. I thought it was free." And he goes, "Oh, you've got to wait until all the ticket holders have gotten on the bus, and then we'll see if there's any spare seats." So he had to. So after kind of extricating himself from this woman and the kids, well, he didn't even say goodbye. He was literally pushing them away, like, "I'm going, like, just leave me alone." And so then he had to awkwardly stand next to them outside the bus while everyone else
And hope.
everyone had boarded. So he was just standing, and he was just literally standing in the doorway watching everyone getting on, just going, like, having to get off to let every next person on because he just refused to go and stand next to this woman and her kids. And he eventually got on, and he was relieved, and she was just left crying in the background. It was like a classic movie shot pulling away as she was hugging the kids and crying.
And so what questions did you ask him, Ellis?
It was dark.
Yeah. Passing man.
Yeah, that was...
When he sat next to you. When you held,
didn't look like
put your hand down, patted the seat next to you and said, "Come over here, mate."
Is he in a kilt?
He didn't look much like the chatty type. He looked a bit like Brett Ogilvy, actually.
Wow.
What an excellent reference.
So...
Pinsandaces.com too, by the way, while we're talking golf references. On there.
So we got to go. Sorry. It wasn't a bad trip. Didn't have anyone sitting next to me, so got a little bit of a stretch out. Had a bit of a snooze on the way out.
Sorry.
We had a halfway stop in Donald.
Donald?
I don't know if anyone's ever been to Donald before.
Oh, yeah.
Donald is a interesting place at 4 o'clock.
I was going to say, what happens at Donald at 4 o'clock in the morning? That
they open up the bistro.
Just a lot of people
They open up
walk
the
around
bistro
going,
in the hotel, and there's they have fried food.
It's the best town in the world. There's no way you can do it.
Keep going. Keep going.
It's the Donald.
I know. I'm very well aware what it was. I would have.
Sorry, just to point out, I'm getting more and more distracted. Buckland is getting lower and lower, more and more horizontal in his seat, showing more and more stomach in the foreground. I'm very distracted. I didn't want to say anything. It's like a setting sun. I look away and then, it's lower. He's lower. I haven't seen it go lower, but he's lower.
I'm still very confused by the man who's decided to leave his family at the bus stop, but brought them all with him.
Yeah. Or did they chase him down? Or
I think they chased him down. I feel like he was. He was on the Harry, and they came and found him.
They caught him. Yeah.
Very
He was like,
slow
"I'll get on
running
this bus
away
for
from
free,"
her.
and then that's hilarious.
And then there was just the awkward standing while she refused to move. She just stood there with the kids, just kind of keening. And while he was just standing next to the bus door, hoping against hope that.
Can I just point out
Brutal.
that the only reason they caught up to him is because he was catching the bus. If he had been catching the plane and he was getting to the airport, no way they would have caught up with him.
No, he would have been there hours.
He would have been there hours ahead of that.
well,
that would have been a good incentive if there's seats on the flight you get on for free.
I was going to say, if he showed up and didn't have a
Standby
ticket,
thing.
that'd
How
be
many
terrible.
dads? So many dads to be there, like,
dads.
So what are you doing what are you going to do in Melbourne? Oh, I don't know. I'm going to try and catch a plane back.
Yeah, I don't
as
stun
soon
your
as I
life.
can.
Might be 3 or 4 weeks.
This is so cheap. I have to
Take advantage of this free ticket.
Yeah, I've got to take advantage. Yeah.
Yeah. So Donald was open. No alcohol though, so it was all just cup of tea.
Bistro's open at 4 in the morning. Though. That's a weird.
Cup of tea in a Pluto pub. living the dream.
Just everyone fun up.
It's a winning combination.
4 in the morning. Pluto pumping it up down the.
Pluto
down
pumping
to
it up.
Melbourne. Wow.
How many audible farts did you hear in that 9 hours?
I didn't hear any, but definitely smelled quite a few.
yeah.
There was some brewing going on left, right, and centre. Yeah.
Right. Can you give us the demographics on the bus there?
Very migranty.
Oh, okay.
It's probably the.
Okay.
How PC of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many people are on the bus?
And I'm
Is
not
it
even
gonna
joking. It was literally, other than Jeff Ogilvy and myself, it was it was all pickers.
How many people on the bus,
There's
Ellis?
going to be There's going to be a one nation kind of wave through Donald
Oh.
at the next election.
Well, we are in. We have just got elected.
I know.
the first.
Yes.
Yes, that
Good
is
ideas.
our area. So, yeah. Well, it actually wasn't us. You know, we're on the other side of the river.
Right.
But yeah, there's probably about 60 on the bus. So big coach.
Okay.
Maybe not quite. Maybe 40. There was a couple of couples, so they obviously sat next to each other. But most people had a seat to themselves. I think there was only 1 or 2 people who ended up having to
Buddy up.
like bunk up with someone. Yeah.
And so my next question is, what's the over-under on Pluto pups eaten at the bistro
By
by
40 people.
60 people?
Per person?
Yeah,
or-
like what? Well, was it a one per person, or were there 35 of them, and some people had to miss out, or were you able to go in for a second?
Plenty of people missed out on Pluto pups.
Did you run
Dimmies.
in? Did Ellis run in?
I was third in line.
Yeah.
And I got my cup of tea and a Pluto pup, and I was sitting pretty. Dimmies were popular.
Dimmies.
There are
4 o'clock dimmies.
4 o'clock Dimmies.
And then you're sitting there, grabbing your stomach. Why are you doing this to me, Dimmy?
Oh, right. Were you on that bus too, by the sounds of things? That's how wet were those dimmies? Is my question to you.
See, no, you got to understand that in Victoria, dimmies are deep fried.
I do have to understand. You're right. So, as universally,
Oh, sorry. So you weren't referring to the fact. I thought you might have been saying they were some kind of fancy pants steam dimmies.
oh no, I just meant they've been in a kind of oily bain marie for hours.
No, they were all freshly cooked. Everything was very fresh. Really,
Oh,
really.
God.
It was good. It was good. It was good food. It was good food.
Right.
Good cuppa. Lovely.
You reckon
service.
they work on that bus every day? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that
They
bus
open
comes through
specifically.
every day.
They open. Well, it's the crossover point for both the buses. So the one coming up from
right.
Melbourne and the one going down.
Ah.
So they just open for that half-hour window while both the buses are there, and then shut back up again for the night. So
Wow.
Jesus.
yeah. Yeah, so it was quite the experience, and we pulled into Melbourne, and everything was tickety-boo.
Wow.
Tickety-boo, tickety-boo. Brother's got a lovely place in Coburg. Coburg's a fun suburb if you're ever in Melbourne. Would highly recommend heading up there and checking out the locals there. That's got some some good vibes as well. I just got to check myself. Yeah, Coburg's awesome. Really, really good fun.
All right, well, that-
and Tism were amazing,
Yeah, great.
and yeah, it was a good good couple of days.
That bus story was so good, I don't even feel like I need another. That was. But what I will ask
Yeah.
to wrap it up is how many goes through the washing machine till all the bus farts smell was out of your clothes?
Well, the funny thing is that we did have a problem with the washing machine. Someone left their miniature diary key in the pocket of their clothes, and it went into the filter trap, which then meant that the filter couldn't drain properly. But because it was such a small item, it went through the other bit. And so I'd spent days like trying to fix this washing machine, and then eventually had to give up and call out someone to come and fix it. I
This wasn't in your gripes bit at the start of the podcast.
I know. Well, you didn't give me a chance. You just said, "Oh, this was part of my life is shit," and he said, "Oh, we don't want to hear anything about that."
Oh, sorry. You just said life is shit. I didn't know there were going to be examples.
That's all right.
It didn't sound like.
And here's why.
And here's why: because
Here's a list.
I got tradie shamed because he had his massive needle nose pliers and pulled out this tiny little set of diary keys, which had gone deep into the filter. And was causing this error code. So it was a few days. We're still catching up on the washing at the moment. But on a dad win note, I will say quickly, is that I actually fixed 3 things within a reasonable time period on Sunday. So I said, right, it's going to take me, I gave myself real dad time. I said, this should take 3 decent tasks, should take me about an hour and a half, all done within the hour and a half.
Oh, jeez.
4 tap washers, a towel rail, and worms for the axolotl.
Oh,
Worms for the axolotl.
Hitting your own deadlines is good.
that's unreal.
Were you generous to yourself?
I was pretty. I thought 4 tap washers could go either way.
Yeah.
That's always a this is a 5-minute job, or this could be literally.
It's all about how long it takes
days
to
worth
take
of
that
pain.
actual bit, the tap
How much-
spindle, like removing that thing first. How do I grip this thing? Ah, Jesus. Yep.
To be fair,
Need a shifter.
I had to go and
Need a shifter.
no shifters don't fit in.
Oh, 'cause
No, you
they
don't.
always-
It's too,
they cut the tile. They cut
That's
the tile
right.
too narrow to actually get the shifter in. You got to use a spanner.
well,
You use your hollow spanner.
unless you're in our house, and when you do that for your shower fittings,
It's all just silicon.
you have silicon cowboy, the man who lived here. Let's not cast aspersions on whether it was a dad, but I'm suspecting it's a silicon loving dad.
And you had
who silicon up.
no previous dad insurance.
No, that's right. I have no previous dad insurance. I'm finding out. We've lived in this house 8 years. More and more things. He said, how do I fix this? Silicon will do the job, and a shitload of it. And so the holes, there's no, like Ellis was saying, like, oh, you need a spanner. No, this is like, he's made a big fuck off hole and then said, oh, I need to silicon all this up. So when I'm removing the fittings, I'm like, why is this not working? And then, oh, that's right, because it's all silicon. And then, eventually just going, why did he do this? It's easy. Anyway, fixing it myself and then going, hopefully that holds now that I've shifted all that silicon. Hopefully, for some reason,
Well, Ellis,
the house
silicon
doesn't
kid
just slide.
struggles
you've reminded me.
Yeah.
I did some jobs the other day, and I was very proud of myself.
Ooh.
So I changed 3 lights. So 3 LED lights, which had been flickering for weeks, and finally did it. But then I fixed the in-wall cistern. Yeah.
Oh, that's a big one.
I reckon I've taken apart.
I don't know what that is.
So
What's the in-wall
in
system?
our main bathroom, the cistern is actually built into the wall. So it's just buttons on the wall.
Right, I'm just trying to... Oh, yeah.
And it had been running. So the toilet had been running for quite a while. And I'd ordered the parts and they finally came and I was able to pull it all out of the... Like, it's basically like Lego.
At first, you were like, I can't get to the toilet. There's this stupid package in the way.
Wrong toilet. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Must be nice, 2 toilets. I keep my packages in one, and I keep my
Fancy Man.
cistern.
He's got his
I keep my
package
cistern
toilet.
in the
He's got
wall
his
with the other
Did
one.
he just play the character of someone casting aspersions on his wealth from the side?
Yeah. He's got 2 toilets. Wow.
But yeah, I
Hoity-toity.
fixed it. I fixed the running toilet in the cistern that I didn't understand.
Nice. That's an achievement.
Was it hard to, like, actually get into the system?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, I'm imagining you kind of working through the gyprock.
No, so it's incredibly designed. Like this in-wall cistern is an incredible design. It's basically 3 pieces. And there is a board attached to the inside wall of the cistern, and it just clips into place. So everything can only go into one place, and the hole is designed so that you can get everything in with an angle. but everything just clips into place. I mean, I've pulled the thing apart like 9 or 10 times now because I thought, I don't know what it is, and I pull it out and I change this and I do that and I do that, and I ended up just having to bloody order all the parts. But put it in, works a treat. Very pleased.
Nice. I bought a new whippersnipper as well.
Oh, God, are these two just going to dad at each other all night? Or?
What brand is it, Alice?
But it was, don't. You're going to.
I will not
shame myself.
brand shame you.
It's not TIAC. The Panasonic.
Panaphonic, yeah. I bought it as Panaphonic. Oh, small wonder. Oh, my God.
Thank you, Buckland.
Stop it. Oh, that's even sexier.
Speaking of dim sims.
Oh, dear.
That's a tight skin.
That's all right. I've got screenshots as evidence.
Yes, evidence. Yes.
Evidence.
Yes.
Did it look a little something like this? Sorry.
Oh, God.
Where were we?
Never been off my phone, that photo, Buckland. Never been off my phone.
I bought a Ryobi whippersnipper, so it is a bit of a. I got sold to by the Bunnings man, and he was just like, "Look, they're good. They're really good." Like I bought one like the first generation ones, and I was really disappointed, and it was really crap. And he's like, "Yeah, but they've come a long way since then, and the brushless ones are great." And so. Yeah, and it's got I've got the attachments for it as well already, and I've got the batteries. It was all that kind of thing where you just go, oh, I'm already in the hole. Like, what am I going to do?
Well,
it just made sense, and I was like, I couldn't.
Battery man!
I couldn't
having a
I couldn't buy
wet dream right now.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a whippersnipper, not a mower. Okay, and I've still got my petty one.
You just said it's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope.
Slippery slope.
You'll be there.
I'll be
Amazing.
You'll be an undermower just like me.
I will be an undermower just like that.
Oh, that's some closure.
All right, well, getting kids out of bed, that can fuck off for another month.
They're still not getting out of bed.
I ain't
They
going
are
to change.
still not getting out
Not
of
going
bed.
to change for a while, no.
I'm coaching my son's football team. I don't know why, but that can be another month maybe.
Oh, well, we need to start with that one. I've got a lot of questions.
I don't have any.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, if I haven't quit by next month, well,
Wiggins has a question about your soccer coaching. Why fish? Question mark.
all right. Well, I'll say I do want to say thank you to the person who got the poo paper subscription
Yes.
from last episode. Well done, you. I hope your bot feels as good as mine does. I'm sure it does.
I'm going to give a big shout out to Brother Nath. He is an avid listener for some reason. He says that he does not miss an episode. And sorry, that sounded Anyway,
Do you already know your bus story?
Did he?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I didn't withhold on him to sizzle for the podcast. I'm sorry.
Sorry, this is locked.
I had to bring something.
Hyper direct marketing, but yes.
We had a lot of time to sit around drinking, so yeah, I think the fact that there was someone abandoning their family was a pretty good story in Culture Trot. So,
Oh boy.
If you're listening, come on the podcast, that bloke.
Yeah.
We got questions.
oh, that's a dad. That's a dad you want to get the answers from.
Yeah, that's right.
Even Wiggins might have a question for you.
No, yes. And again, if you can't wait a month to hear more excellent gear from the likes of us, there's Stupid Stew Pods going at the moment, and Chattering Classes is going at the moment, I believe.
It is. We have another episode coming up. Wiggins and our old friend Gibber is talking 90s movies, a two-parter. It's pretty great. We're about to drop the second part, and there's a lot of references in that one too. Some good years.
And all you blokes are on Stupid Stupod too, I should say. You probably don't remember it, but you are. I'll leave that as a tease. That's hyper direct marketing for you to go and go.
Go and listen to it.
Yeah.
He's AI'd us, boys. We're going to become redundant very soon.
It's all three of us saying, "You are very good, Buckland."
Yes, you deserve a Scotch finger.
Have another Scotch finger. Maybe record in a hammock.
Yes.
I think IKEA assembling weddings are a great idea.
Well, I actually do think that. So, AI's definitely taken that idea before we can get a hold of it.
Don't press the machine.
All right.
Alrighties.
Alrighty.
This is an Angry Chimp podcast.